Hello, welcome, friends. I'm Jeanette with Make Sweet Memories, and today I want to talk about crafting tables. Do you have a craft table that you love? If you do, please put it in the comments section and share. I have spent 30 years working on a Costco 6-foot table, and I would have workshops, and then when my customers would leave, I would bring my things out and work for a few days, and I'd kind of spread. I am a spreader, and so the more table space I had, the more I would spread. But I got tired of putting it up and down, and but that's what I did for 30 years. And then my boys moved out, and one day my friend said to me, "I cannot believe you have not turned one of those bedrooms into a craft space." And I started thinking, yeah, why haven't I done that? And sometimes that's all it takes, is for you to look again at the space that you have as things change and make a decision. Okay, I'm going to bring all of my things together in this one space. I looked all over. When we moved, actually just before we moved, I was redoing this room and trying to decide how to configure it so that I could get the most out of the space that I had. And I had a wider but short, like a 4-foot table in there, and it fit in the space, but I wanted more space. That's our dream, right? To just keep spreading out. And so I looked everywhere. I looked online, I looked at IKEA, I looked at Home Depot, Target, any of the things online. I just did a major search trying to find something that I liked that would fit in my space. And when we moved, I was determined to make the most of the space that I have. Now, I have a small room. It's about a 10 by 10. And one wall is shutters and windows, and one wall is mostly a closet. So basically, I have these 2 side walls, and I needed to figure out how to use that space best. I wondered about putting a table right in the middle and then having things on the exterior to store. I wasn't quite sure how to make all of that work. If you have worked on one of those 6-foot tables, after a while of leaning over, the small in your back starts to hurt a little bit. And so I thought, well, I think I would like more of a counter height table, something higher, because all I'm doing is getting older, right? And achier. So I thought, I think I want it higher. And so when we moved here, we continued to look for a couple weeks, and I just couldn't find anything that really met my needs. When I looked at what was out there, I would have to have purchased multiples. Maybe there was a 4-foot desk, and then I'd have to get 2 of them. Everything just began to be really pricey and not exactly what I needed, but I kept trying to kind of force the issue until my husband said, well, why don't I just make you a table? And then we can make it exactly how we want. So I want to take a few minutes and show you the table, because I think there are others of you that might have this same dilemma. Or maybe you're in a tight space and you could just use one wall and have a table, a built-in table there, so that you don't have to keep putting things up and putting things down. So I am thrilled with the table that he made for me. So let me show you the specifics and see if it might work for you. You can see I have a wall of cubbies with all kinds of things there. Then I have my working desk right here under the windows. And then over on this side is the desk that my husband made me. You can see it's just about an inch thick, this slab of wood. And he finished it and bolted it. It's got some brackets underneath that have bolted it to the wall. And then right above here, you can see my Stampin' storage units where my punches are. I love these, and I love having them so close that I can see what I have and then put it right back. So this is the workspace that I have, and you can see my table extends to the end of the wall there, and that is my Canon photo printer, that white printer, and then the one in the back is an Epson scanner, which I think I'm going to move because I'm not using it. I thought that I would, and I thought if it was out, I would use it, but I really haven't been using it. So I think I can put things, shift them down, and have even more room right here, which is what I really enjoy. So I'm going to take a step back so you can see a little bit what's under here. You can see those white drawers right under the table. That is a drawer unit from Michaels, and it has multiple drawers. And then to the right of that is my cart, and I did a video on that last week to show you exactly what I put in my cart. On the top of the drawer unit, I have a Silhouette machine. That long white machine is a cutting machine, and the little blue cylinder on the left of that is just a little pop-up trash can. So you get the idea. The legs on this table we got from Amazon, and they are adjustable. And what I really loved about this is that I could put those legs wherever I wanted them. So I spaced them out. There's a couple on the end here, and then I left a space for my drawer unit and my cart, you can see. And then I could put the other legs to support the weight of everything just off to the side so that everything fit really nicely. Then I have a little 2-drawer filing cabinet, and I keep my laptop there so that I can keep my space here a little bit more open. I do have a lot of cords. We have cords everywhere, but for the most part, I've got this nice big space. My table is about 30 inches wide and about 90 inches long. So I super love it. I mean, I can't think of anything better. And my favorite space is underneath here, right in front of the Silhouette machine. There is a space that I often put my trimmer there while I'm using it, and then it goes in this top drawer when I'm done. But it's just really nice to be able to have access to my tools up here, and then my trimmers in this top drawer, and then everything in my cart. Everything that I use when I scrapbook is there in that cart. Over here, just to the left of the table, is another cart. This is my IKEA cart. It's not quite as wide, and I have my black and white printer on that, and then a few things that I filed there that I'm just working on or just finishing. I keep those right there. so that they're handy. So I have an IKEA cart that fits that space really nice, and then my Michaels cart, and then my Hudson cart, kind of all in a row here. There's just a little bit of space so that everything works. I put a little bulletin board up there, and you can see my lights, my microphone, a few things that I need for recording, but you can see it's just a beautiful table space. I love it. My husband finished off the edges with kind of a wood tape, and then just lightly sanded and sealed the wood, but I love it. I love it because it fits all of my things just perfectly on this wall. You can see when I'm working here, I have space on either side of me. I have a little box that I kind of keep my embellishments as I'm punching and things in there, so I don't lose them. And then I have everything that I need that I'm going to use right here in this cart. I just pull it out like this, and then when I'm done, I can just push it back in. It's a little tricky to do that one-handed, but it fits in there perfectly. And that is the advantage of being able to place the legs of the table anywhere that you want to. So it's really a custom table that works, just how you want it, depending on what kind of organizers you already have, right? You just want to make the most of what you've got. This isn't super attractive, but you can see how the brackets are attached here from the desk to the wall. And these are adjustable. You can see all my millions of cords back there. But these are adjustable to any height that fits. I hope that was helpful for you, just to see how simple it is. It's very clean, it's very easy. Just bolt in those adjustable legs and go to town. So my husband was so excited about mine, he wanted to put one on the side in his office just to kind of help him sort paperwork and things. Nothing is wide, something that's narrow, but just along the side of his office. So I hope that's helpful for you. I've had people ask since I moved, what does your craft room look like? Show us. And so I wanted to do a little video just to encourage you to make things work for you and find organizers that work for you. And the counter height type table really does save your back. I think that's made the biggest difference for me. I love mine. I have no regrets. You saw the Stampin' Storage units. Let's see, where are they? Right here in the video. I have some behind the door as you walk in. These are for my border maker system right up here. And then the ones in front of my desk area, I keep the punches in, the border punches and the regular punches. But it's so nice to have them be visual so you can see and use them and put them right back, and they don't end up cluttering up your space. So if you're a Stampin' Storage fan, I wanted to let you know there will be a sale this week. At the time of this video, they will have a 15% off sale if you use the link in the description box. So I'll put that in there for you. They're very sturdy, and I always get them when they're on sale. They are wonderful storage units. So let me know your thoughts. What do you use for a table? Are you in love with it? Are you wishing you could have an upgrade? Honestly, this was more affordable and fit our needs better than anything we found. And we did a pretty exhaustive search on the internet. So just giving you some options. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back next week with another organizing video. Thanks for watching.